The time has come for a competition like no other. The stage is set, and our world-renowned good boys and girls are warming up as we speak. They're all getting ready to write history at the Royal Canin Puppy Pre-Show.
Hello and welcome to the Royal Canin Puppy Pre-Show down here in Orlando, Florida at the AKC National Championship presented by Royal Canin. My name is Matt Nelson of We Rate Dogs, and I'm here with Gideon Kid of I've Pet That Dog. Gideon, what are you most looking forward to today?
Petting all the puppies.
That's a good answer. We've got 7 puppies down here competing in an array of events that will truly make them shine, and I expect them to get no less than 12 out of 10 across the board.
Yeah.
You all at home gets to decide who wins. Don't forget to vote by commenting on social with the name of the puppy you want to win and the hashtag Royal Canin Puppies. Gideon, are you ready to kick this thing off?
Absolutely. I cannot wait to pet some puppies.
Here comes Dustin, our Labrador Retriever puppy. Gideon, what do you think about Dustin? Quite the goofball, huh?
Yes. His tail never stops wagging.
Anita Bone. Yes, that's her real name.
Yes. Somebody get her a bone.
Now we have Hedwig. You're a big fan of Hedwig,
Yes.
aren't you? It's named after an owl, and his favorite stuffed toy is an owl as well.
Yeah.
All right, now we have our German Shepherd puppy, Monique, 5 months old.
She's like a teddy bear.
Absolutely. Here's our Smooth Fox Terrier, Elvira. She's got a very good trot.
Yes.
And King coming up next.
Woohoo.
What breed is King?
King is a
Bernese Mountain.
Bernese Mountain. I knew it had a mountain in it.
And last we have Nala, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. That full breed name is a mouthful.
In our first event, we're putting the pups through the paces, literally. We're looking at their abilities on an agility course with a special prize at the end. It's an event we like to call Kibble Quest.
Here we are at Kibble Quest. Up now is Dustin. Some of his siblings are going on to be service dogs.
For veterans.
For veterans, that's what they told us yesterday. Oh my goodness, making the first jump.
No.
Almost making the second jump. And making the third jump. Oh yeah, oh, this is where he shines, right here. He took the GoPro.
Hopefully the GoPro is not too damaged.
This is wonderful.
Yes, it really.
Are you having fun, Gideon? Did he go back through it?
Yes, he got in the end. In the end. Now he's
Yeah,
going.
Dustin! Oh my goodness. All right, well that was an amazing
that
start.
was awesome.
Simply mesmerizing out of Dustin right there.
Yeah.
Dustin finally found the kibble at the end of the quest.
Yes. He
That's why we
completed
call
the
it Kibble Quest. Exactly. All right, here we have Hedwig. How old is Hedwig? 3.5 months, right? Made it over the first jump. Over the second jump. 3 for 3. All right, approaching the weave poles.
He's doing the poles very well.
Oh, he's doing so well.
Yes.
She's doing so well.
Look at those little legs move.
Oh, and the handler's all the way in the tunnel. And the dog is now out of the tunnel.
Oh.
This is not what we expected, but it's absolutely wonderful.
It is.
The kibble at the end of the quest has once again been found,
Yes.
even if it means completely disregarding our final obstacle.
Yes.
All right, here's our bulldog, Anita Bone.
And yes, that is her real name.
So somebody should probably find her a bone. Oh, the jump flawlessly made it over those
Yes.
massive jumps. Now to the weave poles.
Oh.
Not really feeling the weave poles. Giving her handler Julie a rough time in there. Another pun. We're doing great with the puns tonight.
Yeah, we are. Our puns are possum.
Here's Elvira, our Smooth Fox Terrier.
This is the first one I've ever pet.
The first Smooth Fox Terrier you've ever pet?
Yes. What do you think?
No, I don't know if that's a bigger honor for you or her.
Probably both. 12, 13, or even 14 out of 10. What do you think, Matt?
I would say I'd give her a 14 out of 10.
Nice.
She having trouble with the tunnel? She made it to the tunnel so quick.
Woohoo!
She's got so much energy.
Puppy power.
All right, pup next. We have our German Shepherd, Monique. You were saying she has a personality of what was it?
Like a teddy bear.
Like a teddy bear. Yeah, I'd say Monique is a solid 14 out of 10. Would you confirm that rating?
Yes.
There she goes, all the way through the tunnel. Very well done by Monique, our German Shepherd puppy.
Here is Nala, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Oh, making the first jump flawlessly, kind of around the second one.
Oh!
Wonderful.
Nice.
She has all of the wonderful qualities of a Cavalier. The wavy ears.
Oh, she did it. Yes, she is out of the tunnel and rolling around again.
All right, we've set these jumps the highest so far. He's our biggest puppy. Completely ignores it. That's okay. We'll try again.
Or not.
Reverse didn't even work.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Wow.
go. Very
Nice
kibble
job.
motivated.
Yes.
Here he goes, second jump. Oh, look at that. Gideon, what do you think of that?
Awesome.
I think you mean possum.
Possum.
We already
yes.
established that pun. And the tunnel. Oh, look, goes through the tunnel.
Woohoo,
Amazing.
He came out. Whoa.
He's gonna go through it again.
Yes. He is.
He's quite excited about making it through that tunnel. Oh.
Oh, ouch.
A victory lap for King. We have more competition coming up. Earlier today, I spoke with one of our experts about our competitors' diets. I'm here with Dr. Jill Klein, pet nutritionist for Royal Canin. Dr. Klein, tell us a little bit about the training these puppies have done to prepare for today's events.
So not only are they training from a behavior point of view and learning the basics of behavior, but at the same time, they're growing. That's their main job right now. As an example, in that first year of life, a puppy's bones end up being 4 times stronger than concrete.
Really? So nutrition, very, very important.
Really important. And the other thing that's super important when puppies are growing is their immune system. So things like vitamin E and C help to strengthen the immune system. Other things that are really important when it comes to nutrition is understanding that puppies are puppies and we should feed them as if they're puppies, not as if they're adults.
Regardless of what dog you have at home, there's a tailored nutrition for them.
Absolutely. So for dogs who we may not know what breed they are, there's size-based nutrition. So we need to feed specifically based on the size of the dog or the size of dog that we predict them to be. But on the other hand, there are some dogs that if we know what breed they are, we can target the nutrition even further.
Dr. Klein, thank you so much for your expertise. Let's get right into our next event.
Now that these precious pups have been given a little taste of the big stage, where one of them will be crowned Royal Canin's Puppy Pre-Show Best in Show by you, the fans, the time has come to put the pups to the test in our second event, Puppy Playtime.
We are ringside here next to Puppy Playtime, and I'm joined by Bill Shelton. As it appears, my co-host Gideon couldn't contain himself and has now also joined the Puppy Playtime.
Yeah, how can he help himself? I mean, that's such a great thing to do. You can't help yourself but get out and meet them and learn about them and study them and enjoy every moment with them.
Absolutely. I don't blame him at all.
I'm having a great time. It's amazing.
So let's start with Dustin, the Labrador Retriever. What are some fun facts about Labrador Retrievers?
Well, you know, it's kind of a simple thing. You know, that breed was bred to retrieve, and they retrieve for man. You know, they're eager to please their owners, so they're easily trained.
Absolutely eager to please. You can tell just by looking at Dustin that he's
Dustin's
very eager to please.
Special.
This is so much fun.
What about King, our Bernese mountain puppy?
Well, Bernese also, they're all very biddable and trainable, and they can even be cross-trained for a variety of things.
All right, now what about Hedwig? our Dachshund puppy.
Wow, you know, you can see why watching Hedwig play, you know, that's a really independent, a little bit more independent breed. You know, they kind of work on their own, but they still have a great time.
So they're very low to the ground.
You know, they have no idea how tall they are or
No
aren't.
spatial awareness.
No, and no dogs do. You know, it's just like when a dachshund walks up to, let's say, a mastiff. They have no idea. They know they're both canines, but they don't know anything about their size. And that's why a mastiff will back off from a dachshund, and a little dachshund will, like, you know, and of course, you know, they were bred to be, again, tenacious and actually dispatch a badger. Can you imagine dispatching a badger?
I can't, no.
No,
I personally would never.
No, exactly.
Monique, our German Shepherd, how does her demeanor out there playing, what goes into that?
Her aptitude and her work ethic, which I mentioned earlier, how great she looks out there. You know, how you can see she's totally keyed into her owner. You know, they're such devoted dogs, and they're devoted to their families, and they're very individual, and they're so easily trained.
Now, our Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Nala, what do you think about her?
Wow, you know, that all toy breeds were bred as companions, right? So we know that they want to be with us. They like to be with us. They want to be in our laps. They want to be next to us. They want to be with us all the time. But what's really neat about the Cavalier is that it's from from toy Spaniel breeding. And so in that, they have Spaniel behind them.
And our Smooth Fox Terrier, Elvira, I don't know much about Smooth Fox Terriers. I know Gideon even said that he's only pet one of them.
Yeah, it's an amazing breed, you know. They were bred as to go out and hunt with horses and other dogs. You can imagine a small dog running, so they have to, you know, be thinkers.
So our most appropriately named dog out there, Anita Bone, the Bulldog. What do you think of her?
Well, we don't have to say much. I mean, we've seen how sweet she is and how the breed itself, you know, it's one of the most popular breeds in America and in the world, and we know people love their bulldogs.
Bill, I think someone's coming back for their seat.
I'm exhausted. Those puppies really know how to play.
It doesn't get any bigger than this in the dog show world. The main floor of the AKC National Championship. The stage for our final event of the day. It is here our puppies will get a taste of the big show. But only one can be crowned by you, the fans, as the Royal Canin Puppy Pre-Show Best in Show.
This is it, Best in Show. Let's go down to the main floor where our AKC representative, Jason Taylor, has started his assessments.
I can hardly wait.
All right, if Jason's calling the first dog out now, here is Monique, our German Shepherd puppy. Absolutely beautiful. Gideon, what do you think? Would you pet that dog?
Of course. I'd pet all the dogs here, all at once.
I'm glad we got that clarified.
Yes.
In case anyone was curious.
Good girl, such a good girl.
Here comes Dustin, our Labrador Retriever puppy. So Gideon, did you know that Labs have a fairly water-resistant coat?
Yes. And did you know that their paws were made for swimming?
Very nice.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I put my hand next to Dustin's paw earlier, and it's the same size as my hand. So
Wow.
I think that he'd be a great swimmer.
Yes. His tail never stops wagging.
And his tongue is always out.
Yes. This is King.
Our Bernese mountain puppy. Now, Gideon, you would pet King.
Of course.
And I think my audience, what do you think they'd rate King?
14, 13, or
13 or 14?
Yeah.
I'd say 14. Giant puppy. Looks like he's destined for big things out there.
Yes.
Bill, what are we looking for when it comes to the Bernese Mountain Dog?
It has to be examined for heavy bone, large body, good anatomical needs, just like you would see in a Clydesdale.
Thanks, Bill. Gideon, what do you think about this trot?
Adorable.
The other pups getting a little bit restless here.
But they'll have their chance.
Yes, they will. All right, here comes Elvira, our Smooth Fox Terrier.
Did you know, Matt? Her caregiver calls her crazy lady.
Did she give any explanation as to why?
No. Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
She's very hyper, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
We hear that she lives with golden retrievers and drives them crazy.
I know, my Goldens at home could not keep up with Elvira. Here comes Anita Bone, our bulldog puppy. What'd we learn about her?
She loves belly rub.
Yes, if you hit that certain spot, back leg really gets going. Bill, the bulldog, what are we looking for?
A unique shape for purpose, broad shoulders, narrow rear, and a short nose.
Here comes Hedwig.
Our dachshund puppy. Now there's some rumors that she's your favorite? No, I don't think we can talk about that, Gideon, but we'll see how this competition turns out. Bill, what are we thinking when it comes to the dachshund puppy Hedwig?
The judge is examining the dachshund here for its ability to fulfill its standard, and its standard is that it would go into a hole, dig the dirt out. That's why it has that kind of collapsible front, highly angled, and so they can push the dirt out behind them and go into that hole after a badger and dispatch them.
She lives with 15 other dachshunds and 5 other chihuahuas.
Really?
Yes.
That's incredible.
If only her siblings could see her now.
Here's Nala.
Her and all her siblings are named after Disney princesses.
Now she seems to have made good friends with Hedwig in the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Love to see a friendship blossom out there on the floor. She doesn't like to be groomed, but you'd never know it with a coat like that. Bill, what are we looking for in the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel?
The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is a very specific head type, body type, and they want to see in their movement that they're merry little toy spaniel dogs moving up and back.
Well, lucky for us and everyone at home, it's not over. You all get to decide who will be our best in show. They'll be announced on the Animal Planet broadcast on New Year's Day. Make sure to follow us on social for content leading up to the show. And chime in using the hashtag Royal Canin Puppies. Until then, I'm Matt Nelson.
I'm Gideon Kid.
See ya.